gonna roll up over here today. Let's do some uplifting before we start, cause girl is about 38 hot. So let's do some uplifting. Let me help uplift y'all like y'all uplift me. Yeah, the devil's busy. Yeah, and I know who the devil is too. Y'all come on in. Yep, my ASU. Now you know that's the devil. That's the devil right there. I just dropped in for a minute. Hey, Miss Grace. Maybe y'all don't have a bad day today. Everything didn't go your way. He still made a way. He kept you now. Heartaches. I had my share of heartaches, but I'm still here. Have anybody had their share of heartaches? Hey, Miss Diane and Greg. Trouble. I've seen my share of trouble, but I'm still here. Bruises, I'm taking my loss and bruises. Hey, Miss Marcia, still here. Loneliness, because I've been lonely. Hey, Miss Eva, Miss Monica, have you ever been lonely but you're still here? Listen here. Do it all. I made it through. And y'all made it through too. We made it through another day journey. Because the day been hell for the dog. I made it through another day's journey. I made it through. He kept me here. Lied on. Many times have you been lied on? Because some folk tried to lie on me, and I straightened them today. Burdens, so many burdens, but I'm still here. But I'm still here. Y'all still here. We still made it. No matter what, we made it. Upon me, upon me. But I'm still here. I just wanted to do something uplifting and encouraging. There's some folk going through some hell. Oh, yeah. And how I know? Because they've been inboxing me telling me. They're going through the same thing I'm going through. But okay. They just a little bit more mild than I am. But I had to stand my grind today, and I stood it. Some people got to know where you're coming from. And you need to just be straight with them. And then I know God kept me. I said, Lord, please. Anytime I said, Lord, please, you're gonna have to take control of this. Because I'm tired of the lies. I'm just tired of them. I am. And it be your own folks. Yeah, it be your own folks now. Yes, hey y'all. Did I get everybody? Miss Grace, Miss Diane, Greg, hey, Miss Marcia, Miss Eva, Miss Monica. T is on. Yes, I have. Amen. Amen. We don't been through some trials and tribulation. And anybody who said they ain't been through nothing, they can't tell me nothing. Hey, Miss Jackson, that I'm still here today. No matter what comes my way, he there. He's standing right there. And see, when you're doing good by God and you bringing forth his word, trouble gonna come. It just is. I want to bring up the topic what we did talk about on Facebook last night. I want to talk about eating from people. People do not believe this, but you got to be careful who brings you food. You really do. Jill and I talk about this a lot. I know y'all said, the doc's superstitious. No, not superstitious. Just been around some wise people. You have to be very, very careful who you take food from. You do. If somebody always want to bring you food and they're always bringing you food and this just comes on all of a sudden, I don't care who it is, a significant other, a friend, a sister, whoever. If somebody always want to cook and bring you food, be careful with that. Be careful with that. Be very, very careful. I had to go back and get my journal and went back and looked at some stuff. You can't just start eating from people just to eat from them. You telling the truth. They can, yes, ma'am, Miss Jackson, they can. Amen to that, Miss Yates said. And I said, why is this person continue to bring you fish and fries on Friday and you ain't asked for it? And my mama said, I don't know. And every time I was there on a Friday, it went in the hobo. Okay? I ain't even let her give it to a dog. It went in the hobo. Why do you feel the need to do this? Why are you doing this? What are you doing? Got to be careful with food. I tell Tittle all the time. Everybody can't prepare a place and food before me. No, my auntie Betty taught me that. Don't be so quick to grab food when people bring it. And people, like somebody just said, Miss Jackson, I believe, they will get you in your food. There are so many evil people out here. Ooh, if y'all know the people who reach back out to me about how evil people been to them. I'm so full. Thank you. I know that's right, Miss Jackson. I tell myself, oh, baby, thank you, but I don't know. No. The doc is full. Hey, DeMadre. But see, this is the thing. Why are they bringing you food? They never brought you food before. But why are you so special now? I don't want it. Keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Child, them 17 layer cakes and stuff, them students bring to me. I said, I don't told y'all I don't eat this stuff. I'm not a sweet person, so I don't eat a lot of sweet. So, I tell the class, I said, y'all go down there and sick and y'all get a knife and get the cutting and give it to all of them. And whoever want to eat it can eat it. Exactly. I know that. I see you. Exactly. I don't touch you. Don't be so quick to take things from people. And, it's so much I be wanting to tell y'all because I know some people going through some stuff. I do. I feel it. People crying out. They want me to not stop telling the story. They say they got to hear this because, see, they going through the same thing. People change when a dollar sign comes before things. I am so glad God got me where I'm not like that. But people change. They ain't who they say they are. And I ponder with this and ponder with this. And Tia said, Doc, you got to get you some rest. I mean, it bothers me. Oh, yeah, you sure do. You better carry your own water. I have my own bottle of water. I don't want nothing. My mama taught us that, especially the pastors in there and come through now. I don't even eat at church. The only way I eat at church, if me and the assistant secretary buy the chicken, Publix got the best chicken, and the mother of the church, a beautiful woman, nice woman, been cooking for years and catering for people, and she make the potato salad, and that is it. And I go on home. Now, I don't even eat my sister's stuff. I don't. I've never been led to eat it. So why am I start eating it at the church house? No. I told you all before. Got my grandmother with food. I remember Miss Yates. I do remember that. I remember you told me. I told y'all. I told you all before. Got my grandmother with food. They poisoned it. I believe that. People they are. And you have to be very careful. I tell my students to stop eating from everybody. I do. I tell them that. I really do. See, this is the thing I don't understand about people. And if I can be honest with y'all, that's why I came to YouTube first, because I knew I could talk to y'all. If I eat off of something, it's not fitting for the homeless anymore because I've eaten off of it. Do you understand that? People love to say, don't just throw that away. Okay? If I bite off of something, I'm not going to give it to you. Even though my student be trying to almost take it out of my mouth. Now, I always get mine cut. They can have the piece I have not touched. But the piece that I have bit off, no. And if I don't want it, it's going to go in the trash. I'm not going to give you anything that I wouldn't want you to give me. That's just me. But people love to say, you wasting food. That's your opinion. Why do they have to be less? And now with so many sickness going around, should nobody be eating behind anybody anyway? Come on now. When I feed, let me just tell you about me. That's right, Miss Jackson. When I feed, I don't look at them as, oh, I'm going to feed the homeless. No, 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 no. I'm going to feed people. I treat them just as if they was anywhere else. How we do the gloves and all that stuff when we fix them, I do the same thing when I'm fixing for them. I don't do no different. No different. Why should you? Why should you? When we fixing for the homeless, we got on hand nets and everything. Because they're people too. See, that's what I'm trying to tell people. People got their respect for people, and I don't understand why. In God's outside, we all respectful. We should all be after his heart. But everybody's not. People are evil. Even your folks are evil. You know, I had to tell my sister today, I said, you're evil. I said, you're evil. And she was like, Mama, did you call the doctor? My sister said, no, I called her. I said, and if she did, what? What you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm homesick. I said, okay, we all sick then. We all sick, so what? I ain't feeling good either. I've been having a headache all day. I don't put my illness as an excuse to get my way on anything. But some people do. So I told her exactly what I wanted her to know. And the rest of it, I texted to her. Yes, I said, keep this text and read it. Read it every day. So you'll know how I feel about you. Ain't nobody messing with no fool. Nobody. You know, sometimes people think that because they're intelligent or smart, they think they can outsmart you, but and not if you're equal as intelligent. You ain't even got to be equal intelligent. You ain't got to have nothing but the master on your side. It's simple. Can we all get along? But we can't. You know, I was looking, you know, I was peeping. Because, you know, folks been telling me stuff, and I'm going to be honest, I'm human just like y'all. I was peeping at some stuff. Yeah. Now, how I say this? It's a shame when you use elderly people to do your dirt. And some people say, well, the elderly people shouldn't do it. Correct, they shouldn't. But if they need a little extra money and you're offering money, they may do it. Yeah, they may do it. But we talk about it all the time. Is Miss Marcia still on here? Miss Jackson, Miss Eva. We talk about it. Greg. We talk about what's in the dark comes to the light. Then we talk about that. Ain't nothing in the dark ain't gonna come to the light. And see, this is the thing about me. You remember when I told you if somebody push, I push back? Honey, we wouldn't have found out about that he don't gave a few dollars. So now a car and a few dollars. That's why folk acting crazy. Y'all gotta stay with me now. Sure do. And do time. Yes, it comes to the light. Everything what happens comes to the light. And my mama, she said, you push hard. I said, yes, mama. I ain't got no choice. And she said, well, why do you? I said, because all the truth is coming forth. If you just push a little bit, you just throw a bone out there for them. They pick it up. They pick it up. That is the only way I'm going to get a reaction. I got to throw something out. It's the truth. Now, I'm going to throw everything out the truth, but you get a reaction. Yeah, I'm on to y'all. Why y'all having these secret meetings? What's really going on? I'm on y'all. No, and been slipping over here on my page. Yeah, I want them to come. I want them to know how I feel. I honestly do. You know, it's just sad though. It's I couldn't conspire against anybody, but especially not my 78-year-old mother. I just couldn't. Nobody could make me go against her for nothing. They do, Miss Jackson, and that's what's starting to happen. But see, I know that people forget my degree. I know that people will start talking, and that's what they're doing. They talking. They talking, and I'm getting it. And when people hurt and they think everybody else is hurt, they'll start telling stuff. See, somebody got to be listening, and it's the dog. I'm always listening. Some of the elderly may think yes, they do, Miss Eva. They do. And see, that's the thing about me. I don't hold anything against the elder. I love them. I love them. So I don't really hold anything against them because elderly people, even though, my sister kind of dirty and I don't point it out to my mama, that's still her child. That is still her child. And she ain't been too long lost a child. I still have to tell myself that. I do. I have to tell myself that for the sake of my mother. Because I don't about wash my hands with her. But for my mother's sake. Sometimes you have to just fake it. You do. And that is so hard for me to do. But I do it. Be attentive. Yes. And people use all elderly people. I was looking at a lie. Y'all don't know how true it is, so I'm not even going to say nothing. Definitely going to call no name. But I was listening to a lie where an elderly person was telling everything. But this particular person was telling everything that I already had figured out. The things that the person was telling this other person as they taped it, I already figured all that out myself. And I don't even really, I can just look at other people and piece all the stuff together. I already knew it. Yeah. It's a shame. If people need a little money, it's a shame what they'll do. Sorry to say that, but it is. That's why you have to keep yourself covered. You ready to say amen, dog? I always often go back and look at my journals because I told you I've been journaling since I was 16. And I'll be 47 May 1st. I went back and I looked at my journals from the time I had my Auntie Betty, that she was always around me. And I just started journaling until I was 16, after my father died. That helped me through a whole lot of stuff. And I got every one of them. Yes, and that money and it won't last. And my Auntie Betty would always tell me, write down your deepest fears. I don't know why she always told me that. And she said, then place them in the Bible. I got every letter or everything I've ever written and put it in my Bible. That's why everybody can't read my Bible. Everybody can't touch it. Because it's mine. I don't even take that Bible to church. I study from that Bible at home. But my Auntie Betty told me a lot of things. And I wondered why. And I didn't understand a lot of them. But I do now. I understand everything she ever told me. And you know how something is right in front of your face and you can't see it, but it's right in front of you. Sometimes the snake is right in front of you. I hate to say that, but it is. And we got to know that. Yes, ma'am, Miss Jackson. Yes, you're right, Miss Monica, some people. So you have to really be careful where you eat and where you step. Now, I went back and I read that about my aunt said, be careful at the places that you step. I still don't totally understand that, but I'm thinking that, if you step somewhere where somebody have dressed it or whatever, maybe whatever they put down. And again, I think this is all into black magic. And she never said or used that term. I got that term from on hand, I think from Tia. My aunt just would say things like devil worshippers. That's how she put it. You can't step. Yes, that's what yes, you can't step on all ground. That's exactly what she would say, Miss Jackson. You heard that too? Tia says she's heard that. I never knew what she meant. I never knew. And she said, you can't go everywhere. My aunt would say that you can't go everywhere. And I was like, what do you mean, Auntie Betty? She said, you can't go everywhere. She said, you can't be with everybody. I'm telling you. My aunt, I told she kept me so much at the front of that church. And she said, you can't eat from everybody. Those are things she said to me. Y'all 12 people watching, 7 thumbs up. Can you give your girl a thumbs up? But that's what she said. She said, you can't go everywhere. You can't walk everywhere. And she told me, and you can't deal with everybody. Some places are not designed. Yes, Miss. Some places are not designed for you. Oh, okay. She said some places are not designed for you to be.
That's true.
She said that's true. But my auntie would tell me that you can't go everywhere. And I would always say, why I'm so different that you don't tell the rest of them that? She said, you just don't go everywhere. Just worry about where you can go. There's places they're going to be able to go. You're not going to be able to go. And then that's why she said, I'm always keep you prayed up. You know, sometimes when you hear that a lot, but the last year I had with my aunt, because my aunt had cancer, and they did not tell me. I had to figure it out. And that's what my aunt said. We're not lying to her anymore. Tell her the truth. And my aunt says, I have terminal cancer. And I may be with you 6 months. I may be with you a year. And it just, I just cannot believe. Because I just said that day, I said, wait a second, I'm going to the bike too. Y'all go back there, I'm going back there too. I take off my job and drive over an hour, I'm going back there too. And she said, leave my baby alone, let her come on. And that is when I found out. And she said, but he ain't God. He ain't God, baby. God got the final say. And I think my aunt lasted another almost 2 years. And if they hadn't put her in hospice, this is my opinion, she would still have lasted a little bit longer. People don't know what hospice is. And I don't really want to get in that tonight because I don't want to get depressed about it because I do got to go over to Facebook. The trust will end tonight at 7. We got the names down. We're going to cross-reference them. And we're going to make sure tomorrow we call them the names out before we actually do the drawing. But I just want y'all to be careful. I do. I came to YouTube for a reason also. There's a person that cannot find me on Facebook. I don't know why, but she can't find me on Facebook. But she found me over here. And she said somebody told her about me. And she said that she's going through the same thing. You can always inbox me at Lisa Knowing. If you can't find the retro, the Knowing, Lisa Knowing, you can inbox me there. You can comment on something and I can find you. That's all you got to do. Comment on something. I'm not sure why she can't find the Knowing, but Lisa Knowing. And it's got to be the red truck. It's no other profile. The truck is the signature for me. Nothing else. So if you can find that, I will tell you. I'm not going to do it on an open platform, but I will tell you what you need to do if you contact me. Y'all, thank y'all for coming over. We're going to go to Facebook right now. This is Seeing It All Knowing on YouTube and The Knowing on Facebook. And I'll be on Facebook in about a minute. Y'all have a good night. And we're out, y'all. Strawberry Boy. Strawberry Boy stepfather and Julia. Who is that to you? Strawberry? Miss Eva said.
Stepfather boy who died after eating strawberries arrested for trafficking.
Oh! That was the little boy, you know, that at the church? Oh, wait a minute, Miss Eva. So did he get Strawberry Boy's stepfather's in jail? Did he lace the strawberries?
The stepfather of the 8-year-old boy who died early this month.
You remember the school was having a fundraiser?
Mm-hmm. And you was talking
Yes.
about that.
I think they need to be, just take a look at it. You may need to flip it over to you. Yeah, I'm going to Facebook. Let's go to Facebook, y'all.